In this video, I'm going to be doing a huge haul for you of some amazing stuff that I got at two different consignment store type places. One was an actual brick and mortar consignment store, and the other one was a pop-up consignment sale. And so in this video, I'm going to share you items that I got from both places. They're very different hauls, and I got very different things at both places. And I'm also going to be sharing 3 tips for you when it comes to shopping at consignment stores when you're trying to source for your reselling business. So if that sounds interesting to you, stay tuned.
Won't nobody love you the way they should. Won't nobody check up on you, make sure you're good. Won't nobody check those body tremors for your neck.
Hi everyone, my name is Becky Park, and I am a part-time reseller on reselling platforms like Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, Facebook Marketplace. And what that means is I like to find clothing, most of it used, but sometimes new, at various places in my town. Sometimes I go travel to source. And one of my favorite places that I like to source for inventory is at consignment stores. I do also go to thrift stores. I do also, go to buy, sell, trade stores and whatnot. But I have really been loving hitting up my local consignment stores. And I thought I would share some tips with you today too in regards to how I get so much quality inventory from the different consignment stores in my area. So tip number 1, before we get into the haul, and I promise you I have some really good stuff. Tip number 1 is to get to know the employees at the consignment store. And the reason for that is because if you get to know them, if you build a relationship with them, sometimes they're open to working out special deals with you. For example, if you've watched any of my What Sold videos, you know that I often talk about items that I purchase at a local consignment store within like a big bulk deal. They let me go there and shop kind of like towards the end of when we were in lockdown, but they let me shop in their warehouse or in their storage unit by myself, and they just gave me all these black garbage bags. And what I did was I would stuff the bags filled with clothing, and they just charged me $50 per bag. And that's simply because I reached out, I let them know why I wanted to purchase so much clothing from them, and I got to know them and built a relationship with them. And ever since then, every time I go back, they're always really excited to see me. They always let me know where the sale stuff is, and they're always open to giving me a good deal. So the first tip that I would give you is get to know the people who work in your consignment stores. Be really friendly, make sure that you're not making a mess every time you go to their consignment store, but just be a pleasure to work with. And chances are there is some really good opportunities that could come out of that. Tip number 2 is know your consignment store's schedule when it comes to tag sales or just any kind of sales. So both of my consignment stores do have color tags, just like you see at Goodwill and a lot of other thrift stores. And that's their way of knowing when an item needs to get marked down, because they're not going to keep an item in their store forever until it sells, because it doesn't make sense. They need to constantly be turning over new inventory. And so one of the local consignment stores, for example, I know that once an item is in their store for a certain amount of time, they will clearance it down. And if it doesn't sell, they just donate it to a local thrift store. And so if you can kind of start to figure out the schedule, and if you shop, especially the tag sales, you can get some really great deals. Because one of the main things that I hear from people in the comment section of my videos when I talk about shopping at consignment stores is people say, aren't the items priced too high? And yeah, to be honest, usually they're price when it's first on the floor, it is too high. It's too high to sell to make any money as a reseller. But if you are patient enough and if you wait for those items to go on sale, then you can actually get a really good deal. And a lot of times I'm picking up stuff at consignment stores for cheaper than I would at a local thrift store. And the experience is much better because someone has already gone through all of these items, made sure that they're in good condition, made sure that these are the kinds of items that people want. And so it's a lot less work for me when it comes to sifting through racks. By the way, I just noticed that I have this sticker on my hand that my son gave me. So if you were wondering why I have a blue dot on my hand, it's not like a scary mole. It's just a sticker that has the words Chad Soyo, which is Korean for you did a good job. So that's that. But my last tip is not only should you get to know the schedule of your local consignment stores when it comes to their sales and whatnot, but you should also get to know your store's inventory. And the reason for that is so that you have an idea of what is in stock, and you can kind of keep an eye on certain pieces of whether or not they're going on sale and when they're going on sale, so that you can hit up your store right when, you know, those items that you've been keeping an eye on are going to go on sale. The other thing that I would share kind of related to that tip is, you know, for example, some of the stuff that I want to show you in today's haul, and there is some good stuff. Some of the stuff I got on a half off day. Actually, this is all stuff that I got on the regular day, but then a couple days later, and that'll be the next haul that you see. So if you want to see that, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so that YouTube alerts you when that next haul video comes out. But what I did was I went on the very first day that the pop-up consignment store was in town, and I looked through basically everything that there was. I picked out the things that I was scared would sell at full price if I didn't pick them up that first day. But I also made a mental note of the things that I wanted to make sure I picked up on the half off day. And then when it was half off day, I was one of the first people in the door, and I made a beeline for the items that I was hoping were still there, and a lot of them were. And so I would say also, just as a piggyback tip on top of the, know your store's sales schedule, make sure that if there is a half off opportunity, and as you're getting to know the inventory at that store or at your pop-up consignment store, that's one of the reasons why it's helpful, is because then you know when those sales occur, what inventory it is that you're going to go after. So we are going to do a haul now of the two places that I went to. I'm looking at this piece right on top, and it is, I still can't believe I found this. So I'm going to start with basically like my best stuff, I feel like. So I'm going to start off by showing you stuff that I got at the pop-up consignment sale. It's a sale called Divine Consign, and it's where women just come together and, bring their clothes that they're no longer wearing. They have to tag the item and price the item themselves, or they can give it to the organizers of the sale and have them price for them, but they have to give up a larger percentage of the amount that they earn per piece. I have gotten to know the people who run this event, year after year pretty well, because I go every single time that this pop-up sale, happens in my town. And so they're always like looking for me. Sometimes they'll be like, oh my gosh, isn't this so cute? And I don't know, it's a really great place to source, and I got some really good stuff. So let's start with the best stuff. Actually, this brand, I literally had to like hold in a scream when I found it. Like, I think I did one of those like I was like trying not to audibly give others a reason to like look at me, but I was shook. So this is the brand Magnolia Pearl. Now, okay, let me say this. I don't get it. It's not something that I would spend my hard-earned money on. These pieces are insanely expensive. They can retail for like $200, $300, $400 for like pretty simple pieces. And not only are they simple, but like they are meant to look very distressed and worn. And, they have definitely like that boho look, but it's like further than boho. I don't know how to explain it, but I will say that my friends Jack and Ryan from the Jack Valentine YouTube channel, they have an amazing YouTube video that I love so much. Like, I'm very upset that it doesn't have more views than it does. It's something along the lines of like, who wears this stuff? And I will link it down in the description below. I feel like they describe the Magnolia Pearl girl perfectly. So this piece, I do have this one listed right now. I don't have the majority of this haul listed, but I do have this listed. I have it listed for $350 because people are listing pieces from this brand at crazy prices. And mine, I think, is the only one on places like Poshmark and eBay and stuff. So I get to decide how much it's going to be. I don't think I'm going to get $350. I will say another piece that I found of this brand at this same pop-up sale, I had listed, and it sold within a couple hours of me listing it. It sold for $150, which was my full asking price. It was just a pretty basic like Henley tunic. It had all these like holes, like distressed holes at the top. I could probably rip it if I just like did this to the fabric. $150 within a couple of weeks or a couple hours. I don't get it. So definitely, if you see this label, and I'll show you one more label because they have a few different ones, be on the lookout. I do think this is really pretty. Like, this is not super basic. It's got a really nice print. It's got these, you know, really beautiful hook and eye closures on the chest. It's got like that kind of peplum, you know, bottom here, and it's got the raw edge and whatnot. But this next piece is a little bit more basic. And the one that sold already is super, super basic. So this is another version of the label, if you will. So same thing, Magnolia Pearl, but obviously it looks different. And this one, it also says Magnolia Pearl on the back. A lot of their stuff will say Magnolia Pearl right on the garment itself. And they also do a lot of just like graphic tees, like they do a lot of like band tees and stuff like that, but theirs are worth, you know, $100-200 resale, whereas like most other band tees are just not worth that much. So this is the last piece. So I found 3 pieces that day. I found one, and then, you know, on that same hanger, I think was at least one other one. And then I found one more somewhere else. I mean, I was like literally jumping up and down. I was hoping I would find more on the half off day, but I did not. So this is, they call it like the origami wrap blouse, something like that. And it's really interesting because it is a wrap top and it has like 2 ties. So it's got this up here and then this one down here. And then it also ties on the inside. As you can see, this has some like what looks like discoloration, like you can kind of see the white and stuff, but honestly I feel like that was purposeful because that's what this brand does. Like, it just looks like they've taken it and rolled it in the mud and put it through, I don't know, it's just, and it's supposed to have these like distressed qualities. It's crazy. And this probably retailed for like $200-300. Insane. By the way, my cost of goods for this pop-up consignment store or a consignment sale was $14.10 per item, which is high. Like, I don't typically spend that much as my cost of goods. And then I went back for the half off day. Like I said, that'll be an upcoming haul. And I spent another like $320 or something then. But I got some really great pieces that I'm super excited about. And then on the flip side, the stuff that I'll show you from a different consignment store, just like a, you know, they were just having a regular tag sale. My cost of goods is like $4.96 or something like that. So this is another brand that I've never found before. And for some reason I saw it and I was like, I think this is a good brand and I think I need to look it up. So the brand is Dress to Kill, and it's Dress to Kill by Jane Moore. It is a really small brand. I think I think this brand is carried at some, you know, brick and mortar type stores, but also people do like trunk shows. You know, it's definitely a smaller brand, but comps on especially eBay are really good. So they actually had a lot of pieces by this brand. They were marked up quite heavily. This one item, for example, was probably around $18. By the way, the Magnolia Pearl pieces, each of them were like $18 to $20, I want to say, per piece. But I bought them at full price because I could not risk them, you know, not being there for the half off day. So I definitely paid full price, and I paid full price for these bad boys too. So this one I probably paid around $16 to $18 for, maybe even $13, but it's just kind of this like login look. That means like layered look, that it's usually really baggy. Sometimes it has a lot of layers and pockets and stuff and whatnot, but this is just kind of like a baggy, you know, slouchy top. It's got this tie-dye kind of almost stripy print. I have this listed for like $125. So comps for this brand are pretty amazing. I don't think I'll get 125, but again, I don't think there was anything exactly like that. This one is that same brand, Dress to Kill. By the way, Dress to Kill and Magnolia Pearl all seem to be basically one size fits all. This is just a cotton top, but it's got a really cool collar. I thought this was linen, but it's actually just cotton. It's got these big sleeves. It's got this kind of high-low hem. It's got this like interesting V open in the back. I have this one listed for $150. This is a great example of login look though, because it's, again, just kind of very baggy. It looks very layered. It's kind of drapey. And login look is a great keyword to use in your listings if it is you know, a log and look piece if it fits that description. Flax is another brand that is almost always log and look. Here's another Dress to Kill. This is kind of like a subtle, almost like tie-dye print. This one I've already gotten some kind of lowball offers on, and it's only been listed for a day. So, you know, I'll be patient. I want to get at least like close to 100 if I can for this. So you can see just kind of like the variation in color there. And this has a really cool like little twist tie knot thing at the bottom front. I have this one listed for 125. Yeah, I've gotten offers of like 50, 60. I'll wait it out. I don't know. This is the same brand, Dress to Kill, one size fits all. This is just a long sleeve, kind of like swing tunic. This one's kind of interesting because the back, is this the one? Yeah, the back, I don't know, it's kind of roughly, yeah. So this is definitely like the boldest piece as far as like the color scheme is concerned. It's just, you know, pretty bright. So that was a brand that I was pretty excited about. Now I'm going to get into some stuff from the actual consignment store that is in our town. They were having a tag sale. I got all this stuff at 75% off. A lot of this stuff is bread and butter, and it's stuff that I picked up because I know it'll sell. I'm not going to make a ton on it, but it's stuff that will probably flip pretty quickly. However, because, you know, they were doing the 75% off sale, it was because they're trying to move out spring and summer stuff. So a lot of this is actually not really stuff that I should list right now. I will probably go ahead and list it just because I do list all things at all seasons, but I might have to sit on some of this until next spring or summer, and that's okay. So the first thing that I'll show you is Talbot's. Talbot's is one of my best bread and butter brands. It just sells really well for me. I can usually make a good amount on Talbot's pieces, especially if they are larger sizes, which this indeed is. This is a size 16. They had this priced at $14.99, so I got these for 75% off of $14.99, and they are just a pair of seersucker Bermuda shorts. Just classy. I'll probably list these for like $20 to $25, probably expect to get 18 to 20, and I'll be happy about that. The next thing that I got from there is by the brand Torrid. Torrid is another great bread and butter brand. This is a size 1. Typically in Torrid, like if you can get into like the 2s or the 3s, which just stands for like 2X, 3X, those tend to do a little bit better. But, you know, I was like, I'll just go ahead and get these. These were also priced at $14.99. It is a cute little lace mini skirt. You know, I'll probably list this for like, again, 20 to 25. There is a lining on the inside of just kind of short so that you have a little bit more, what is that called? You don't feel so like just open. Like if there's a big breeze, you're in trouble, you know, there's a little bit more there. Another Talbot's piece. This is a size medium. Yeah, size medium. I think they wanted $14.99 for these as well. Just really pretty like pale pink color. Just some, you know, elastic waist pull-on shorts. Again, probably list these for like 20. So you can see it's not the best season for these things, but that's okay. Okay, there's a lot of just kind of these Bermuda shorts coming up. I do not pick up a lot of loft, but these were new with tags. They're the 6-inch short in a size 10. They wanted $13.99 for them. I'll price them at $25, and they will sell between $18 to $20. Easy peasy. This is Lauren Ralph Lauren, which has been selling so well for me, both current Lauren Ralph Lauren and like vintage Lauren Ralph Lauren. These are a size 10 as well. They wanted $14.99 for these, so 75% off of that. And these are just nice, like almost career, like appropriate for the office, khaki Bermuda shorts. This I got at that consignment store. It is Maeve by Anthropologie. They wanted $16.99 for this, so 75% off of that. And this is a size medium. When it says like Maeve by Anthropologie, usually that's a little bit newer because Anthropologie recently started doing this like by Anthropologie business. Before it would just be Maeve. So I know that this is a little bit newer. It's not like a really substantial piece. It's just kind of this like striped tunic. It's got like a Henley look to it with like these buttons here. It's nice and striped. It's cute. Probably list that at $25. This is Lily Pulitzer. It's a size large. I usually try to stay away from like the solid Lily Pulitzer pieces just because Lily Pulitzer is really most well known for her prints, right? Like the really bold, splashy prints. But I did pick this up because it was 75% off of $21.99. It was a bigger size and a size large. And I thought it was really sweet because while it is, you know, just basically a solid basic, you know, it's gray, but it's got these really cute like ruffle sleeves with this kind of metallic trim, and then it's got the metallic trim on the hem down there as well. So I don't know, I thought it was kind of sweet, and this was a little bit more appropriate for this season, so I did go ahead and pick that up. Lily does pretty well for me. I picked these up. This particular consignment store that I visit pretty frequently, it has men's and women's pieces. That I'm telling you that because I think this is a men's piece. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that these are. So this is Vineyard Vines, and they're this pair of like mint shorts. They are new with tags, so they're a size 40, and they're the 9-inch fairway short. They wanted $17.99 for these, so 75% off of that. And they have this like grippy strip on the inside, which I feel like I find a lot in like golf apparel. So I imagine maybe this is for golf. I don't golf. I don't know anything about golf. So I'm also just kind of like making stuff up, but there you go. This is, what are you? It's kind of been a few days, so I don't even remember all this stuff. I don't remember everything that I picked up. This is new with tags. This is Gianni Beanie, which I don't think it's like that amazing of a brand. I think it's okay. The MSRP on this was $79, but they wanted $25.99 for this. Okay, maybe I did not need to pick this up. I think I just thought it was really pretty. This is, like I said, new with tags, and it is just this really pretty skirt. Like, look at that. It's a midi skirt, and I'm just such a sucker for like any sort of watercolor print. I think it's beautiful. I think this is gorgeous. It's a size small. Like, I'm kind of tempted to keep it and wear it to work. Isn't it pretty? Okay, maybe this will go. Maybe this will go in the like, Becky, you should just try that on pile. So that's what that is. This is another Anthropologie piece. This is a Kemi and Kin. That's what the label looks like. I do okay with this particular Anthropologie brand. I don't know. This is probably not like the best piece in the world, but $12.99. I got it for 75% off. It has like this white lace overlay, and underneath it's like this yellow lining. So it's just like a tank, a little bit longer length in the back. I just thought it was really sweet. Probably list that for like 18 to 25. I don't find this brand very often, and from what I am understanding, it's not like doing that amazing, but I thought this was a cute shirt. The brand is Chaser. It's a size small. I just really like the shirt. So it's like this lion, and it says Brave Spirit, and it's got kind of these like paint splatters on them and like little bleach marks. I don't know. I thought that was cute. I don't know how much Chaser graphic tops go for these days, but I am going to assume I could list that between $18 and $25. This is Point Sewer, which is a part of J. Crew. This is a size small. I do actually really love picking up Point Sewer. I think it's a really great brand. And I just really like the aesthetic of their pieces. It's got like a cap sleeve, which not really a cap sleeve, but definitely kind of a shorter sleeve. And it's just like this pop over in this pale pink color. So, you know, it's a little bit more of a basic, but I went ahead and picked it up. I can probably list it for around $25, and I got it for 75% off of $16.99. Okay, we're getting into some more of these basic Bermuda short type things. I don't know, Bermuda shorts sell like hotcakes for me on eBay. So, you know, they're not super exciting to me, but I will pick them up. This is Talbot size 10 petite. Honestly, I will probably set these aside for my mom because she loves Talbots and she loves these kinds of shorts, and this is her size. This is in like a paisley print. Probably they have these priced like $14.99. Let's see. Yep, so 75% off of that. This will go in Mama pile. Let's see. This is a pair of jeans by J Brand. J brand is a very expensive brand. It's a very expensive denim brand. The resale value is like, meh. But sometimes I have good luck with it. It just kind of depends. This is the Alana style in the Bluebell wash. It's a size 26. And I did realize when I got it home that this was a little bit of a bust because I didn't notice the puckering. Do you see that? Sometimes it's kind of hard to see puckering when I'm doing a haul, but there is some puckering. So already the value went down. It is like definitely more of a high rise, and it's just kind of this skinny jean. I thought I'd take a chance on it, but turned out to be not the best pickup. So I don't know. I'll probably list these for anywhere between like $25 and $35. Especially because of the puckering. They only had them priced at $14.99 though, which is one of the reasons I got that pair of jeans. This is definitely a bread and butter brand for me. It's just American Eagle, and this is a little bit older American Eagle. You can tell by the label, but you can also tell because if you look at the tag, the very little tag on the inside, it'll tell you what year it's from, and this is from 2016. However, I got them because they were priced at $14.99 and because they are the jegging. The jegging like popularity has gone down a little bit, but they still sell, and so I picked these up. These are in a size 8, so I'll probably list these between $25 and $30, and they do still sell pretty consistently for me. These are so crazy. Maybe I'll give these to my mom too. This is Ralph Lauren Golf, and these are a size 10. They wanted $16.99 for these. Actually, no, I probably won't give these to my mom because they're not petite. She's got really short legs like me. Just again, a fun paisley print. Listen, this is not the kind of stuff that I wear, but there are people that love this kind of stuff. And imagine how pretty this is going to be photographed, right? Like sometimes you have to think too about how good something will look photographed. These are going to look amazing photographed. This is another thing that'll look really good photographed. This is a skirt, and this is Talbot's Factory, or like Talbot's Outlet. And you know that because there are 3 diamonds underneath where it says Talbot's. This is a size 10. They wanted $14.99 for this. I got this for 75% off of $14.99. Again, this is bread and butter all day long. I'll make 18 to 25 on this, and fairly quickly. This is from a brand that I don't pick up very often, but I got it because I thought that this was beautiful. It's by the brand Halogen, which I believe is a Nordstrom house brand. It's a size 2. And so again, maybe I will just try it myself first. Look how pretty. So it's got this like embroidered overlay, and then underneath is like a striped lining. And it's just this like longer pencil skirt. My God. I don't know. There's just something about it that I really like. Maybe I'll put that in my pile too for now. That's mine. By the way, if you see anything that you're interested in, definitely feel free to shoot me an email. I always have my email down in the description below. I will be honest with you, probably the fastest way to get to me, however, is if you just DM me on Instagram. I'll put my Instagram handle here as well. But I don't know. I have a hard time sometimes responding to emails, but DMs I'm pretty quick with. They did have this pair of Lululemon pants. I'm not super well versed in Lululemon, so I don't know what this style is or anything like that. These are a size 6 regular. They were priced at $21.99, so I got these for 75% off of $21.99. I don't know what they're called. They have kind of this like crisscross waistband. Yeah, I don't know. But they are full length, which I feel like anything cropped right now is a little bit harder of a sell. So there's those. What do you think? Maybe I could get at least like 30, 40 bucks for those. I have been on such a Carhartt streak lately. You know, I've been finding a lot of men's Carhartt, but even some women's Carhartt, and even the women's stuff has been selling really well. So I was really happy to find these. These are a pair of Carhartt shorts. They are relaxed fit. They are a size 42, and they only wanted $9.99 for these. So I got these for 75% off of $9.99. I still have really good luck with cargo shorts for men. And the fact that these are also Carhartt and the fact that they're a bigger size, I'm pretty excited. I'll probably price them at around, I don't know, like $30-ish maybe. So there's those. Don't worry. We got some more Bermuda shorts. I know you were wondering if there were any more. This is Talbot size 10P. These are new with tags. They were priced at $50. But then this particular consignment store price went $15.99. Honestly, I'll let my mom try these on first because she likes a nice bold color, just like her daughter. This is Talbot's size 12, same kind of situation. They wanted $15.99 for these. They're just like a red Bermuda short, you know, $18, $20 all day long on those. This is Talbot's again, size 12, relaxed chino short in like this green color, listed for $20 to $25. And then here is some more stuff that I got from, let me pull it over. Actually, here, let me finish out some stuff from that first consignment store. So, or from the consignment store that we've, you know, been on this Talbot's kick with. So some more Talbots for you. This is a size 2. By the way, if you are still selling on ThredUp, Talbot's is a pretty good brand to send to ThredUp, especially like their dresses and stuff. However, that's if you're paying a really small amount for them. So just be weary, but you can get pretty good payouts for Talbot stuff. So they wanted $19.99 for this dress. I actually saw this dress when they were doing their 50% off sale. And I did not get this then, but I was like, if they have this during the 75% off sale, I'll get it. Again, that's why it's helpful to see, you know, what kind of inventory is at the store before you shop so that you kind of know how to prioritize. So there's that. And I think this is also, yep, from that consignment store. This is Dolan Left Coast Collection. This is often sold at Anthropologie. And I'm trying to see. Yeah, so like the RN is not the Anthropologie or Urban Outfitters RN number, but this brand is often sold at Anthropologie. So it's just this top with like the space dye. It's got these kind of ruffled sleeves and this big kind of bib action happening on the front in this purpley color. They wanted $12.99 for it. I'll probably price this at like, yeah, $25 and just see what happens. So there is that. I actually have pretty good luck with this particular brand. Okay, now, oh, we're still at the stuff from this consignment store. Where is... Oh, you know what? So the stuff from the pop-up sale is hanging, so I'll grab that after this. Don't worry. But here is some more stuff from my local consignment store. This is a pair of shorts by Splendid. They are in a size extra small. I think I got them for me. They wanted $14.99 for these. They are like this kind of like silky, not satiny, but yeah, silky black material, and it's a skirt. So it's like shorts in the back, skirt in the front, and it's got kind of this wrap detail. Splendid is tricky because Splendid is now sold at places like Costco and stuff. Splendid used to be a pretty good brand and you could get a decent amount for it, but the resale value has gone down a pretty good amount. I picked this up because I don't find this brand very often. I personally am not a fan of this brand. I don't think that their clothes are particularly that well made, but the brand is Show Me Your Muumuu. Show Me Your Muumuu's bridesmaid dresses can do really well, like their formal occasion dresses. This clearly is not that. They wanted $21.99 for this, and the size I think is underneath this dry clean tag, but it's just this pair of shorts. And I thought it was a really fun print, perfect for the summer, which we are no longer in, but there's that. Probably list those around like $25. This is a dress by Athleta in a size medium. This was another piece that I saw during the 50% off sale, and I was like, I'm not going to get it now, but I will get it if it is 75% off. They had it priced at $19.99. It's just striped with a V-neck. I do like to sell Athleta. It's like ruched on the side. And one of the things I really like about Athleta is that if you look at the tag, they usually have the style number. So right here, you can see the style number where it says S, and then the numbers after it, and they tell you the year that the dress was made. So this is from 2014. This is an older piece, but I can probably still pull like $25, $30 from that. So a lot of the stuff that I got at this consignment store was bread and butter, and that was okay. Because believe it or not, I'm kind of running low on inventory. Who would have thunk? This is another Anthropologie brand. The brand is Vanessa Virginia by Anthropologie, and it's a size medium. They wanted $19.99 for this, but I got it for 75% off, and it's just kind of this floral print sleeveless top. This is a little bit newer. I'll probably price it at $25. Nothing crazy. And then this is one of my favorite brands to resell. The brand is Soft Surroundings. I don't know, I just have such a soft spot for this brand. And this is a size 3X, which I don't know if I've ever found a Soft Surroundings piece in plus size like this before. They wanted $19.99 for this, but I got it for 75% off. And it's just this like pop over with this really beautiful fabric. I forget what this is called. It's like a really soft, I'm pretty sure it's just cotton, but I don't know, something about the way they make it. I really like it. And let's see. 100% cotton. And another reason why I love Soft Surroundings is because they also provide the style number. So again, on their tag, it's probably not going to pick it up on this camera, but it has a style number. So all you do is you type Soft Surroundings style, and then you type in the number that you saw on the tag, and you will be able to find, you know, the listing for this particular item on the Soft Surroundings website. And so you can get information about what it's called. You can find stock photos. You can look at their description to figure out how you want to write your own description. Yeah, I love selling Soft Surroundings. So this top, I'll probably list it for around $35, $35 to $45, and we'll see what happens. It's a really great brand. And then I got this dress by Patagonia. Patagonia dresses can do okay. Sometimes they sit, but they generally sell between that like $35, I don't know, $25 to $35 range. This is just a sleeveless dress. It's clearly like moisture wicking. You know, if you feel it, you can tell. It's got this fun print, like a big floral print with this panel down the front, V-neck. Perfect for outdoor activities. And I think I already said this, size small. They wanted $19.99, but I got it for 75% off. I feel like I used to find Patagonia dresses pretty frequently in my area, and then I haven't found one in like a year or two, but there's another one, so there you go. This I thought was Lily Pulitzer, so I was very excited because look at the print. Doesn't that scream Lily to you? It's Talbots. Just so much Talbots. This is a size 4 petite, and it is a fake Lily dress, basically. It's got this paisley print, lots of paisley in this haul. Great for the office. I don't know. This kind of stuff sells really well for me. Like sometimes I can sell Talbot's dresses for like $50. So this one I'll probably list for closer to like 30 to 40. But I thought that was really pretty. And then the last piece of clothing from my local consignment store that I'll show you is this. It is Free People, and it is a size small. It's just this black floral dress, and it's got kind of this like layered effect. I've seen this dress before. I can't remember if I've actually sold it myself before, but it's just like a little swing dress. And, you know, I'll probably make $25, $30 on this. So there's that. Let me show you some shoes that I got from this place, and then we'll get into the rest of the stuff from the pop-up sale, which there's some more good stuff there. Not that this stuff isn't good, but I know that this is a lot of bread and butter. So a lot of like very summery shoes, because again, they were actively working to clear their store of spring and summer fashion and trying to bring in more of like the cozy knits and, you know, just colder weather clothing. And so I got these Jack Rogers, what do you call them? Just like flip-flops with this big upper top thingy. I don't know, whatever you want to call it, but I thought they were really beautiful. They're like in this bright coral color with this gold kind of woven accent. These they wanted $17.99 for, so I thought that was a good price at 75% off to pay for some Jack Rogers. We'll see how these do. I have like another pair of Jack Rogers in my closet right now. They've just kind of been sitting, but you know, I think that they'll sell eventually. Everything sells eventually, right? This is a pair of Clark's Artisan wedges. Clark's are a really good just bread and butter shoe brand. If you can pick them up for cheap enough. Again, these were priced at $17.99, but 75% off of that. And they were in really good condition. I mean, there is a little bit of like, I don't know, scuff marks and wear and whatnot on the cork wedge, but the uppers are great. The like toe spots aren't like ridiculous. And these are in a size 7.5. So yeah, I don't know. I thought they were really nice. Again, it's not really the season for them, but they're a good neutral color. Clark's are kind of known for being comfortable. So probably sell these between that like $25 to $35 range. By the way, the Jack Rogers were 7s, and I'll probably list those between like $30 and $40. These are a pair of Chacos. It's so funny because I feel like I would complain that I never find Chacos, and then recently I've been finding them a lot. So that's exciting. But these are just a pair of Chaco flip-flops, and they are in a bigger size. They're in a size 11. They had these priced at $30. And so, you know, I did definitely pay up for these a little bit, but they're in amazing condition. Like, they have not been worn very much. And like I said, they are in a bigger size. So hopefully I can price these between $30 and $40 as well. Let's see. The next thing that I'll show you is by the brand Ms. Moose. And it says Ms. Moose. I don't know. There's some other stuff underneath it, but I can't read it. So Ms. Moose. Ms. Moose is a pretty decent shoe brand. I don't know off the top of my head how much these will go for. These are a size 41 or like a US 10. They were asking $17.99. They were really unique. They've got this big like strap up on top with, again, like this metallic gold, I don't know, thing. And they just kind of wrapped it around. And then it's got this like ivory back and ankle strap. I don't know. I don't know how much these will go for. I would like to think that I could list them around $30, but they're in really great shape. You can see, again, just not a whole ton of wear, so excited about those. I've been finding this brand more and more, and I am not mad about it. I don't know how well these pieces will do, but we'll see. So this is the brand Vionic. Vionic is a great brand. They're very comfortable. They're pretty expensive retail. I've never really found sandals like these before, just like T-strap sandals. They have these like beads across the top and these buckles. Again, with the ankle straps, you can tell like this is all very summery. These are a size 6, which is a little bit smaller of a size, and they wanted $17.99 for these. I think I'm just going to try to go ahead and list this stuff really fast right now because, you know, where I live, we have really rough winters and whatnot, but even right now it's, you know, October 7th and we're still getting like 70, 80 degree weather. So perhaps people will still be looking for sandals. Who knows? This is another pair of Vionic. These are a little bit more worn, like you can see where it says Vionic, but the IC is kind of gone. And these are similar looking sandals, but they have kind of these metallic stripes in the what looks like cork upper. It's not really cork, but it's just kind of made to look like that. And they have an ankle strap. They've got some of those like little tiles as well up on top. These were priced at $17.99. Also, sorry, not also, but these are a size 7, and I'll probably price these between $30 and $40 as well. Good neutral color. These were probably the best shoes that I got, or maybe not the best, we'll see. This is Coach, and there are these really beautiful, like, rattan striped wedges, very, very high, open toe. They've got the strap up across the top. They've got an ankle strap. They're in really great shape, like really great shape. And I have had pretty decent luck selling Coach shoes. They wanted $29.99 for these. They are in a size 6. I don't know how to price these yet. I feel like I got to look them up. I'm sure I'll be able to find the style name and stock photos and all that kind of stuff just by using Google Lens. I think they're really pretty. I don't know that I can wear heels this high anymore, just the older that I get. And so I would be tempted to keep them. They're probably a little too big for me, but also I don't need them. Let me see. Let me show you these shoes first. These are new in the box Danskos. And if you don't know what the label looks like, there it is. I thought these were kind of cute actually. They are these slip-on, like, I don't know, just heels, like kind of mules. I don't know, but I liked this big buckle that they have across the top, black leather, size 11 again, and, you know, brand new. They wanted $32.99 for these, so I did pay up for these a little bit, but not too far off from what I would pay at the thrift store, right? Like, I bet my thrift store would have tried to price these at like $70 or something crazy like that, because my Goodwill lately has been super drunk, like all the time, just pricing things like crazy. But these are in amazing condition because they're new. I can sell them with the box if I want, and hopefully these bad boys make me, I don't know, maybe I'll price these at like $75. We'll see. I'll look up, you know, how much they're going for right now and hopefully sell those very, very quickly. Very excited about those. Let's see if there's like an MSRP on these. I don't think that there is, but really, really excited about those. Heel to toe, Ramona, Dansko Black. That's what they're called. Okay, and then this last pair of shoes that I'll show you before I grab the other stuff that I got at the pop-up sale. These shoes were from the pop-up sale. I only got 2 pairs of shoes on the full price day. I did get some more on the half off day. Shoes honestly were not as amazing as they usually are. Sometimes I come home with like 2 bags, like 2 IKEA bags worth of shoes, just shoes, but shoes I didn't have that much luck with this time around, which is okay. I found Magnolia Pearl, so who am I to complain, right? This is a pair of Merrells. They are like hiking shoes. They do have the bungee cord up on top to, you know, get that customized fit. They have the Vibram sole. If you can find anything that says Vibram on it, there's a lot of money that goes into that technology. So for a company to pay for Vibram soles, that's saying a lot, and it kind of ups the value a little bit. Same with things like Gore-Tex. So pretty excited about these. These are a size women's 11. So I have a lot of stuff in a size 11. I don't know if they're brand new, but they're close to it. I mean, look at that. They are in really, really, really good shape. Okay, so there's that. Okay, I'm freaking out right now because I just got a notification that Magnolia Pearl piece I showed you sold. The $350 one. I am running a sale, so I think it sold for like $314. I'm freaking out. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, moving on to these. I think that these will probably sell between 50 to 75, especially because they're in such good condition and especially because they are in a bigger size. Okay, let me grab the rest of my stuff so that I can finish out this haul. Oh wait, one more pair of shoes in here. These are kind of silly. Okay, so these are New Balance. Look at these. I don't know. I've never really seen shoes like these before. They're called the Phantom Fit. It says it right there. They're in a size 7. Like, look at the treads. I don't understand these. They're super duper duper lightweight, obviously. I think they are actually running shoes. Yeah, and when I looked up comps, yeah, they're like the New Balance Minimus. When I looked up comps, I think they were in like that I don't know, like $30 to $40 range, if I remember correctly. So super lightweight, you know, can definitely go out first class. And I just thought I'd try something new. So there's that. Okay, let's take this haul home. I just went downstairs to tell my husband about the Magnolia Pearl sale. Like, I cannot. And I'm like looking at texts to my friend Chi-One and her husband and my sister-in-law, and we're just all freaking out about it. Like, my sister-in-law, she saw the Magnolia Pearl pieces and she's like, these are interesting. I was like, I know. If you find it, pick it up. Do you understand why now? Do you get it? Okay. This is not nearly as exciting, but I picked up this Matilda Jane dress. This was in a size medium. This is stuff, again, from the pop-up consignment sale where I got the Magnolia Pearl stuff. Matilda Jane is a crazy brand too. I mean, look at this. Like, if you like Matilda Jane, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not trying to offend you, but I also don't wear stuff like this. I also don't wear Magnolia Pearl, but I don't know. I just feel like you need to be like a very specific kind of person to pull this off. I just wouldn't be able to pull this off is all I'm saying. So it's got these like ruched sleeves. You know, it's got the mixed print of like the stripes up on top, the florals on the bottom. Matilda Jane is kind of more well known for their children's pieces, but they do also do women's pieces. And a lot of times they have pieces for both, you know, women and children that match. And, you know, people who are all about being matchy-matchy with their kids, they really like that. And so I bet there's like a little girl's version of this dress out there somewhere so that, you know, mom and girl can wear the same thing. So sometimes these can go for a pretty good amount. I will probably list this for like 35 to 40 and see what happens. I wish I had something else in here that I could list for $350, but I do not. Oops, let me put that back on the hanger. I had this stuff hanging because I was going to photograph it yesterday and I never got around to it, but I'll keep it on the hanger. So this is a brand that I love to resell. It's actually, I think, insane how well it can do. Plus, this is new with tags. So the brand is J. McLaughlin, and they're just known for very like basic, neutral pieces that you would go to time and time again for the office. And I mean, for other things as well, but a lot of just kind of more preppy and work appropriate pieces. They're known for something called their Catalina knit, which is just kind of this like stretch jersey fabric, which this I believe is. And this is the signature 3/4 sleeve solid tee in a size small. It retailed for $125. It is just a simple 3/4 sleeve top. I have sold simple tops like this from J. McLaughlin, not new with tags, but used for $50. So this one I'm hoping I can list for like $75. I'll look at comps. Maybe I can even get away with listing it for higher. I don't know, but pretty excited about that one. Here is another soft surroundings. This is in a size large. There's that Divine Consign. That's what they do. You know, like people will either safety pin the tags onto the clothes or they'll get one of those tag guns. But this is just like a, you guys, I'm really bad with like my shades of blue. This is not teal. This is, I don't know, Greek blue. I feel like maybe this is like a Greek blue. I don't know, but it's like this wrap dress. It's kind of ruched on the side. And it's got some loose thread, so I will just have to snip those. You can see that. But yeah, probably list this for like $35 to $50. Okay, I don't do this very often, but I did pick up one piece that I didn't really know the brand. I just thought it was a really pretty piece, so we'll see what happens with it. So look at this. It's this like beautiful embroidered sweater. You can see the embroidery on there. It's on this black fabric. It's like this really fun, chunky, oversized sweater. I kind of want to keep it a little bit and wear it myself. It's a size extra large, so I don't know. Maybe it'll look too whatever on me. But the brand is Cliche. I've never heard of it. Maybe I'll look it up and it'll be worth $350. I doubt it. It's not really made of like the best materials. You know, it's not like, maybe there was a little bit of wool in there. Let me see. Nope, it's acrylic nylon and spandex, but I don't know. I just thought it was really cute. I like the kind of like mock neck look. I don't know. Everything about this I love. I just wish it were in a smaller size so that I could wear it. So there's that. I'll probably list it honestly kind of high because I bet it's unique and I bet there's none like this listed. Probably maybe even shoot for like $50. We'll see what happens. I am not typically a like source just based on style type of person, but we'll see how that works. It's really hard for me to pass up on Joie. Joie is a great brand that makes really delicate and feminine pieces. You know, they do a lot of like pleats. They do a lot of silk. They do a lot of florals. you know, that sort of thing. And this obviously checks off all those boxes. It's a beautiful button-up blouse made of 100% silk. This is in a size small. I wish that Joie did better in the resale market. It's really expensive retail, but for me, it sits for quite some time. Hopefully this will move pretty quickly. I think it's gorgeous. So there's that. And then we have a couple more pieces. This is Rachel Zoe. I don't usually pick up that much of her stuff. I know it can be expensive retail. Resale value, I think, is a little rough. This is a size medium. I just thought it was a cute sweater though, especially, you know, because we're in the fall and whatnot. It's like this camel print. It's pretty basic. I think there is some stuff in here. Maybe it's wool. Let me see. Cashmere, maybe. Yeah, there's like 5% cashmere. It is really soft. I don't know, probably list this for like $35. I can't remember how much I picked it up for. Remember, my average cost of goods for this pop-up consignment sale was like $14.10 or something like that. So some of these items, it'll feel like I'm not making that much of a profit on, but I already sold that one Magnolia Pearl piece for $315. And then the other one for $150. So I've already paid for this entire haul and then some with just those two pieces. So let's keep that in mind. The last thing that I'll show you is by the brand Blank NYC. They do carry this brand at Nordstrom. They sell this brand through like Stitch Fix and stuff. This is the Le Tote. They are pretty well known though, to be honest with you, for their vegan leather like motorcycle jackets, or like just, yeah, moto zip jackets. I thought this was actually really nice. And I did kind of go back and forth about whether or not I should pick it up, because I think I did pay like $15 to $20 for this. I can't remember if they did opt to, you know, do the 50% off sale on the 50% off sale day. But I was like, you know what? I just need to snag this now. I'm too scared that someone else is going to get it before that half off day comes. I love all the zippers. I love the color of this. It's a great neutral piece. And if I remember correctly, I think it's a size large, so it's a little bit larger of a size. I also really like the floral, like kind of satiny lining. Let's see. This is a size large, and I actually have a vegan leather jacket by this brand. There is someone, what is her name? She has a blog named Extra Petite. Jean Wang, I think that's her name. She's a really cute blogger, like fashion blogger, and she would talk a lot about the Blank NYC leather jackets or faux leather jackets. So that's why I kind of knew about them. I feel like I should be able to get at least, hopefully, like $75 for this. I've not looked up comps. I really should have, but some of these things I just didn't look up comps for. So we'll see how that does. That's everything that I got. This is probably like just the most memorable haul ever, because I had, you guys, it's my largest sale to date. Yeah, I've never sold anything for over $300 that I can remember off the top of my head. I think that is my largest sale to date. So I'm so glad you were here with me to experience that. So that is everything. If you were interested in anything, you can message me on Instagram. You can email me, but I look forward to just hearing from you too in the comments. Let me know how thrifting has been for you. Let me know if you've ever gone to any pop-up consignment sales or visited the consignment stores in your area. If you haven't, if you've been kind of intimidated by them, maybe this is the time to just at least check them out, walk through, maybe check out their Facebook page, see if they ever run sales, just talk to a few of their employees. You never know, it might become your next favorite or your new favorite sourcing location. I know, my local consignment stores are my go-to places for sourcing, because sometimes I can get stuff there cheaper than I can at my local Goodwills, and I can get stuff that is of really high quality, and I don't have to sort through as much crap as I do at Goodwill or other thrift stores. So if you haven't tried out consignment stores yet, I think you should. But thank you so much, and I will see you all in the next one. Now I gotta go package up that $315 sale. Bye!